Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
I've been looking around for salvation. I've been looking around for the truth. All around me I see frustration, and I looked all over till I found you. I sit and listen to your stories, and you're telling me, please don't worry. A lot in this world you should know, and love in life is where you should go. If you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're looking for someone to know, if you're looking for someone to guide you, then love in life will guide you.
Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Well, tonight we have a fellow that we've been following and in fact played a huge role in getting up and running, and that of course is Petrus Sitho. And this is a fellow who's on a mission to alert the world to what's going on when it comes to farm attacks and farm murders. And Petrus is joining us tonight to give us an update on what he's doing and what's happening. And of course that's an absolute delight because he has got his heart in the right place. Now, just as a bit of a start, I'm going to play this short video clip where you'll see what happened with his car. And a mechanic in Bloemfontein came to his aid. Let's look at that.
Water het nie gepomp.
Okay.
Die kar, so hy moes geloop en warm word op die pad.
Okay, dis waterpomp hierdie.
Ja.
Okay. Jo. En daai vendel?
Timing belt.
Oh, okay.
Ja, dit is gebruik.
Okay, dis timing belt hierdie.
Yes.
Okay, dit begin jy timing belt en die waterpomp?
Timing belt, kit, waterpomp, service, alles is saam.
Jo. Nee, ek sê vir jou, baie dankie man. South Africans, we see here. Yeah, thanks to everyone here in South Africa, and thanks also to God, because always He leads us to the right direction. And thanks also to FNF Motors, to all the South Africans. Today I'd like to say, my car is 100%, not 100% because it can start and go, but I say to you, thank you very much. Bloemfontein, FNF Motors Bloemfontein, thank you very much. Thank you very much to the family, to the workers of FNF Motors, management, everyone. Let me tell you, they make sure that this car, today, I'm going at home. Thank you very much, FNF Motors in Bloemfontein. I thank you.
Okay, guys, that was that was Petrus Sitho, and to FNF Motors in Bloemfontein, thanks guys. You've kept Petrus on the road, and that's a really good thing. I'm going to get Petrus on now so we can have a bit of a chat. There's quite a lot happening in his life, and let's get Petrus on so we can find out what that includes. Here we go. Hi, Petrus.
Hello, Scott.
How are you, buddy?
Fine.
Excellent. Now, okay, I just want to quickly address the side chat. Petrus, that light behind you is terrible. It's hiding your face. Oh, that's better. Now we can see you. Okay. Guys, if anyone else is having a problem with the sound being low, please just type 2 in the side chat. If you see the sound has been fine, please just type 1. I'm just responding to Jonathan's comment about sound being low. All right, let's get the show on the road. Now, Petrus, you've had some car issues recently, haven't you?
Yes, thank you very much, Scott. Thanks also to God. Thanks also to the international. Today, I'm back again, loving life, Scott. From all the years 2018 till now. Yes, Scott, I got a problem with my car. It was on Friday. We went to support another family in Limpopo province, whereby when we came back. We went to support the family in Limpopo. That family, remember that they killed another camper. It was last year, 2021, in Limpopo. We went to support the family in court. But yes, as we know that here in South Africa, there's no justice. Now, we came back, then we sleep in Bloemfontein early morning Friday. When we go back to East London, 30 kilos outside Bloemfontein, N6, that my car have shut off. Everything was cut off, and I tried to panic. And why I was panicking? Now I was panicking because I can see there's no one. When I cry, sometimes I don't say all of them. Sometimes when I cry, there's no one be there for me. I remember when I go back, this car that I'm driving, this car I've been sponsored by Live in Live TV, Scott, in Australia. Now, it shut down my car, but not shut down on the 20th of March that Julius Malema was doing. No, just cut off. Now, when it cut off, and I asked myself, God, now where can I start? Because I don't have money. I want to go home because my child, she's sick. Now I start panicking, go outside, check the engine. I'm not a mechanic. I go inside again and I start. Nothing. Now I started to make videos. Let me tell you, Scott. After I make that videos and send it to the social media, and I said to you, Scott, thanks to Scott again, because the international, the South African, they know me because of you, Scott. And after I said that video, the people of South Africa, they were crazy about me. And that's why I'm saying that thanks God, because if it was not God, like some of the political parties who swear at Jesus, they say that Jesus, they are not like Jesus, and so they swear at Jesus. Now, me, I believe in God. That's why the miracles had happened on Friday. When I sent the video on social media, the people of South Africa, they heard that Petrus is in trouble. And Petrus, next. It doesn't. I don't have money, and they sent. Someone sent a tow truck. They organize the garage, whereby someone said, Petrus, we are going to tow the car until to the garage, and you are going to stay in the BNB in the guest house. You know what's called? They organize everything.
Now, Petrus, your camera's gone sideways all of a sudden. That's better. Now we're right. Now we're good. Okay, that's better. Now, Petrus, I was in South Africa from the 7th of March to the 21st of March, and I picked that time just to see what would happen on the 20th. Sorry, Petrus, I'm just going to repeat that. I was in South Africa from the 7th of March to the 21st of March. And the reason I was there was to find out for myself what was going on in South Africa. And that period overlapped the 20th of March when that idiot Julius Malema said he was going to shut down South Africa. What are your comments about Julius Malema?
Okay, thanks, Scott. I would like to also to congratulate the FNF motors, the rally motors, John Totraka. I'd like also to say thanks to everyone here in South Africa, Mosselbaai, Limpopo, Free State, Northwestern, all 9 provinces about my car. And let me tell you, after Saturday, they come and collect me and took my car. Thanks to very much to everyone, except for elements of buy a donkey. Now, Scott, when coming to the 28th of March, it was a joke. It was a joke. When someone he said that he's going to shut down South Africa, and Julius Malema is like anybody. Julius Malema is like maybe my neighbor in next door, the old gogos of maybe old grannies or whatever. Julius Malema is like anybody. Now he thinks that maybe he's about a god, because I hear that on his some of the speeches he swear to Jesus. Now Scott, he was when I hear about this thing, and on that day before the 20 March, they said, Petrus, please come and support us in Limpopo in the court case. I said yes, because I need to speak to Julius Malema, because someone told me that Julius Malema is going to pass CABLZAJJ in Limpopo. Now I said yes, I'm going to wait for Julius Malema there. I went there. The next day we go, nowhere to be seen Julius Malema. Nowhere. We have seen only 20 EFF supporters. Only 20 EFF supporters. They were singing, and Scott, I got some of the interview of the EFF members. I got some of the interview before the march when we go to Limpopo. Luckily, we met along the roads to one of the garage. I interview that stupid. I said, hey, stupid, listen here. Why you say that you are going to shut down the country? You say that about electricity, about Ramaphosa, he must resign. Scott, let me tell you the truth. I don't need Ramaphosa anymore, because Ramaphosa is the same as Julius Malema. Ramaphosa is a money launderer. Ramaphosa, he denied the farm killing. Petrus, I opened the case against the President of South Africa about that. Now, load shedding, we experienced this thing because of this government of ANC. Now, the people also of South Africa, and especially the youth of South Africans, I'm talking about the black, my color, they support Julius Malema. Why I'm saying that? Because of what? They've been manipulated about Julius Malema and brainwashed that, you know what, we are going to take South Africa, we are going to take the land when we do this thing. And there's a lot of youth who support Julius Malema. They forget that Julius Malema is the same pot that comes from the ANC. I'll repeat again. Julius Malema is the same pot, because he comes from to the ANC. Now he got the blood of the ANC. You understand? Now at night they are together, but in front of the cameras they are fighting each other. They say that this one is doing this one. They make us stupid. And let me tell you, Scott, we are very stupid. Yes, South Africa, we are very stupid, because I can see some of the towns, like maybe I would say in Pretoria, there's not so many people, maybe 3,000. In Durban, maybe that smaller groups. But the whole South Africa, it was open. It was open, and he said that it was shut down. The country, there was no shutdown. There was no shutdown. I think my cameraman Seda, he will tell you, in East London, there was no shutdown in Kunobi. You understand? But in Limpopo, there was nothing. They were, let me tell you, when you go to Limpopo, Scott, you know Limpopo. Limpopo is very hot. Very, very hot in Limpopo. Now, I have experienced that the time when I walked in front of the EFF, because I promised the South Africans that this EFF, they are not going to burn and loot. I'm going to protect the South African business. Because we know that they target the white people business. It is true. They target the white people business. And I'm going to go in front of them And when I walked into the internet, I think it was about maybe 1 kilo. Yes, Scott. I was sweating. It was hot. Let me tell you, that EFF, they sent to some of the town, Scott, they ask water. They ask water. They said, guys, we can't to go anymore because now we need water because it's hot. Now I ask myself, why these people they are doing this? Look, why they can't go to Ramaphosa's farm, Palapala farm? I'm going there, Scott. I'm going there in Palapala farm. After the funeral in Bela, I'm going there in Palapala farm. I'm going to send you that video. On Saturday, we are going there.
Right.
Now, why they can't go to Parliament? Why they can't go maybe to Union Building or to Ramaphosa's business or maybe to the house, the head office of ANC? Now they want to disrupt South Africa. They want to shut out South Africa. But I think Julius Malema, he is dreaming. He is dreaming that maybe one of the day he will be the president of South Africa. Let me tell you, not maybe I'm alive. I'm telling you that Julius Malema, because I know that you and the and Sir Ramaphosa, you know about this live shot. Let me tell you straight, face to face, Julius Malema, you are dreaming, my boy, cockroach. Because you are cockroach. You don't belong to the women. You are not going to be a president anymore here in South Africa. Because here in South Africa, we need peace. Up in South Africa, we need peace.
Yeah.
Whereby we need all races.
Yeah, now look, I totally agree. Sorry, I've just got to do something here. I've just got to add, where is it? How can I add this guy as a moderator? Yeah, and I'm trying to see how to add you as a moderator, and I don't have that option. And Nat isn't here. I've got Nat as a managing moderator. I'll get Nat to do that. Anyway, yeah, just getting back to you, Petrus. First thing, can you move your camera slightly higher, because I've lost your forehead? That's better. Just right like that. That's perfect. Okay. Now, look, I have to tell you that there was a very interesting report about China, and the Western media went into a frothy about China being in revolt against Xi Jinping, you know, the premier of China. And this one social commentator came on and he said, "Hey guys, guess what? Those people who are protesting might have been a few thousand, but there are 40 million people who live in Shanghai. And those few thousand people who you saw protesting were like, you know, nothing. It was a nothing burger." But of course the media loved that sort of image of a few thousand people protesting. And when I see the EFF in most of their little protests on the 20th, I mean, you consider the population of places like Johannesburg and Pretoria and Durban and Cape Town and so on. I mean, that's like it's not even 0.01% of the population. It's just a few people who want to toy, have a bit of fun out there. Now, okay. Now, I understand from a very good source, Petrus, that you are in training. You're in training for a boxing match. Do you have your gloves there? Do you have your boxing gloves there?
No, Scott. The boxing glove are in the gym. But yes, Scott, I can show you.
I get it. All right. Now,
yeah, Scott,
who are you going to be boxing?
Yeah, come again.
Who are you going to be boxing?
I'm going to box with the evil, the Satan, the Goliath, whereby I'm going to be David. I'm talking about Julius Malema, who bullied the South Africans. Julius Malema, who separated our people, our South Africans, between blacks, white, Indian, colored here in South Africa. I'm going to box him, Scott. And I called some of his national spokesperson of EFF.
Yeah.
I called him yesterday. Yes, yesterday. I said, "Hey, do you hear about it? Do you know about this match?" He said, "Because we know about this match on social media." I said, "Listen here. Now, what are you saying?" He said, "Hey, Julius Malema, you got diabetes, you got high blood pressure." I said, yes, I need him. I'm going to finish him up. I don't care about his diabetes or high blood pressure. He must come. He must come because he thinks that maybe he will bully the South Africans. He will bully all the world because Scott, there's many things that is happening here about this lady Julius Malema. Now it's going to be black on black. Now you never say that maybe he's a racist guy, white guy. Black on black. I'm going South Africa against Zimbabwe. Take me to the South Africans, Petrus, the Zimbabwean is Julius Malema on that day.
Well, look, I got to tell you that Julius Malema wouldn't last 5 seconds with you, mate. He's such a coward. You know what he would be doing? You know how you got the ropes around the ring?
Yeah.
He would be running from corner to corner to corner to get away from you.
Yes, really, because there's a lot of people that say, Petrus, please, we need to book a ticket now.
I think that would make a fantastic. I think that would make a fantastic boxing match. I would love to see Malema sort of, you know. Have you seen those classic videos where people are sort of trying to climb up the legs of the person who's beaten them to the ground? Yeah. I would love to see Malema in that position. And
exactly, definitely, he will be.
Yeah, excellent. Now, okay, let's get on to what have you been up to since we last spoke, I nearly called you Julius. Petrus, what have you been up to since we last spoke to you, which is probably a few months ago?
Yes, Scott. I've been in, as you know, that we are in a national rural safety with the big mafias minister here in South Africa. Now, I'm preparing on Saturday after the funeral. I'm going to Palapala, Ramaphosa's farm, to make a video that we need the minister of farm killing, because we've got the minister of electricity here in South Africa. Can you imagine? The minister is going to watch only the electricity, whereby now I'm going to Palapala farm and say, Mr. President, we need the minister of stop farm killing here in South Africa, because we can't trust them. This stupid minister Bekicele, because we have opened a national rural safety. Scott, there's nothing's happening. It's about 3 months. Nothing's happening. And let me tell you, there's those messages here in South Africa. There's a farmer attack or farmer attack. They come from direct to me. Now you know, Scott, I don't have power, Scott, to say that now I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But those police who are going to be in Ramaphosa's farm on Saturday, I'm going to make a video and say that we need those police. They must to protect our South Africans. And also we need the minister of stop farm killing here in South Africa, because we have seen there's nothing has been happening. 3 months back, 4 months back, nothing, Scott. I've been challenging Bekitele, and I've been calling him. And you know what, Nick? He know to my number, because he have saved my number. Petrus, the exposure, the hero, stop farm killing.
Yeah, well, look.
Because he said that I exposed them.
Yeah, now look, when we talk about Bekicele, I mean, Bekicele is nothing more than a piece of shit. Okay, he's just no, he is. He's just that's all he is. He's a complete and utter loser. I want to show everybody what Bekicele can do, and right up there above my finger is a little sticker that says Pog Mahon. And Bekicele, I know he watches Loving Life TV. You can go and Pog Mahon, which for those who don't know means Bekicele can go and kiss my ass. Now, okay, now that we got that one out of the way, talking about politics, I understand that you've been approached by a few political parties to basically become involved in their cause. And I believe one of those is the Democratic Alliance, or DA. Look, my advice to you is stay away from those mongrels, okay? They're they're as bad as the ANC. Don't go near the DA. You've also been approached by Neil de Beer's party, UIM, which is, I think, a far better bet. Tell us about the politics. What's been happening there, Petrus?
Yeah, thank you very much, Scott. There's a lot of political parties who were approaching me, and let me tell you, Scott, I don't want maybe to fail the South Africans. I don't want to fail South Africans. I don't want to fail Scott, because one of the day you asked me the question live here, Petrus, I have told you. Petrus, I have told you. And what can I say to the millions of South Africans? Because I know that some of them, they're going to watch this live interview between me and you. And Scott, let me tell you, I don't want to embarrass my people. Now, I will go, Scott, this one, I will make sure that I will pray for that. Scott, they have forgotten for Petrus many times from 2018, whereby I was struggling with the car. And they know about me.
Yeah.
They know about me. All the political parties, they know about me. They know about me. Petrus, sometimes with his team, they walk the whole country. Sometimes to my feet, solid, my team. But there's no political parties who came and assist us.
Yeah.
Let me speak the truth. But I know that they want to confuse the South Africans that Petrus is one of the part of us. Please vote for us. Now, after the vote, after that political party failed, what I'm going to say to the South Africans, let me tell you, there's a lot of activists. Here in South Africa, they say that they are fighting for farmers. I don't want to mention their names. And let me tell you, they were pushing because they've got something behind. They've got something that they want from the people of South Africa. Money. They want money. And after the money, boom, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want my name to be like those people. That's why today, Scott Live is still supporting me. He's still following me. Scott Live is better than the South Africans, Anchor or whatever. Because of you, Scott, you want the truth. You don't choose any race. That's why I'm saying that I don't want to embarrass myself to the South Africans. Because now there's a lot of questions. Petrus, which political party we want to vote? Petrus, if you open a political party, please tell us. Scott, let me tell you, I will pray for that. I'll pray for that, and I'll definitely come back to you. Scott, Scott, I have joined this political party. Scott, I have opened my own political party. But let me tell you, God will lead me, and I will lead the people of South Africa.
Yeah. Well, look, I think the two political parties, if I was in South Africa, I would be looking at closely. One is the SNP, or the Spectrum National Party. And in fact, one of our Loving Life heroes is I think he's a spokesperson for that party. That's the SNP. That person is, oh my gosh, what is it? He's a singer. He sings the theme song. I've got one of those little brain farts, the moments where your brain goes absolutely dead. Someone will put his name in the side chat. The other party is the Christian Democratic Party, which is also a very good party. Those are the two parties that I would certainly be looking at. But let's move on from that. Now, you have been since 2018 basically on the road, traveling around to go to places where farm attacks have happened, to go and counsel mothers, wives, children, families. I've seen you. I mean, you've been everywhere, and your dedication for the last 5 years has been quite extraordinary. How do you feel your mission is going? Do you feel that it's actually starting to reach people and starting to alert people to what's going on?
Exactly, Scott. Thank you very much. And also, I would like to say thanks, God, because without you, I will never have a four-wheel to drive. I'll say it again. Without driving like Scott, I will never have a four-wheel to drive today because I'm still looking for another one. But okay, let's leave it that one and that part. Yes, Scott. Since I started 2018, 2019, yeah, but 2020 and 2021, 2022, 2023. I can see that there's difference that I am doing now, and thanks also to you because some of the ministers, some of the top officials in government, they watch Loving Life, Scott, because of you and always interview me about what is happening here in South Africa. And Scott, let me tell you, I've changed many lives. I'll start with my black and brother sisters. Because some of them, they were thinking that this government of maybe Julius Malema is leading them to the right position. Let me tell you, some of them, Scott, they are my team. The EFF and ANC, some of them, they are my team. They see this thing that I'm doing. And I can tell them that, guys, this food that we are eating, they come from to the farmers. Yes, we buy it to the to the supermarket, but they come from the farmers. Scott, there's a lot of farmers. There's a lot of farm workers in Mpumalanga, Scott. I went there in January, in February. I was speaking to over 50 to 200 farm workers about the protection of farm workers and farmers, and also how they can work together. Because this government, they want to separate them to the farmers. That's why some of them, when there's farmer who have been killed, they say that they're into this, inside job, which means there is someone in the farm worker who give this attackers or murderers the information about the farmer. Now, Scott, I think for me, I've helped many farmers. Some of the farmers, Scott, the farm workers, if they got maybe clashes, I can tell you, when you go to Free State, in between Belcom and Ordinance Race, they call me. These three guys, they've got issue with the farmer, with the owner of the farmer. Then I went there, and Scott, we have spoken, and everything has been sorted. And I told them, guys, thank you very much because you have called me. You didn't call your unions, who's going to separate you between you and the farmer. You didn't call the EFF of maybe the Department of Labor, of Department of what here in South Africa, because I know that they are going to separate you between you and the farmer. That's why we see so many farm killing, because when they separate the farmers and the farm workers, those farm workers, they're going to tell their brothers or whatever, and they will come and go and kill whatever you are, white or black or whatever, you are a farmer and you are going to be killed. That's why we have seen all around South Africa. Scott, I went also to Free State. Like now, I'm in Free State in Bloemfontein. Tomorrow, I'm going to attend the MEC of Agriculture, the new one. They have called us. Please come and join us tomorrow in Glen, 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock. We are going to introduce you about this new MEC of Free State. Now, we are going to be part of that. But let me tell you, Scott, last month, we were here in Bloemfontein, in Glen, whereby the previous mayor, Ahmad, the MEC of Agriculture, he was speaking. Let me tell you, Scott, what I have seen. This organization, they say that they're fighting for farmers, Scott. Some of them, this government, they give them money. Some of them, this government, they build the offices in their premises, in their government premises. Now, I'm asking myself, how can this organization, they say they're fighting for farmers and farmers, they've been funded by the government. This thing of farm killing is going to stop because there's no one is going to push them. There's no one going to push them. Say that no, now we are enough of this farm killing. That's why, Scott, you see me from 2018 till now. I'm still struggling, fighting, pushing, sleeping outside Parliament of maybe in Union Building. Because of what? They tried to silence me. I'll repeat again. 300,000, I refused. As MP in Parliament, ANC government, I refused, Scott. That's why I still keep pushing. Why these people of South Africa, they can't ask themselves. Petrus, he's always there for us. But this organization who debit the money from the farmers, they don't keep pushing for the government. I remember, Scott, I was alone. Bloemfontein High Court, 3369/2022 is the case number against the President of South Africa.
Yeah.
We've got evidence that he have lied to the international that there's no farm killing. But there's no one organization of unions. They have supported us. But I know the answer is that you keep quiet because we fund you.
Yeah.
We give you millions of millions. Let these farmers be died. Let this farmer class died. And you know what? We are going to be like Zimbabwe one day. Let me tell Scott. That's why I'm outside. If Scott, someone can think properly, if Petrus is a millionaire, if Petrus has been funded by this government, do you think that I'm going to stand here and speak to you? I will never. I will never, Scott. Maybe I will have a Range Rover, a BMW, or Mercedes Benz. I'm going to maybe to live in a suburb, in a big house, cost maybe 10 million. Because here in South Africa, they are into some of the political leaders. They are the crooks.
Yeah. Now, look, I just want to say to you, Petrus, that it's not the car that you drive that makes a man. It's who you are that makes a man. And our support for you has been unwavering since 2018. And for people who don't know, Petrus, when I first saw a video that was up on Facebook where he was talking about farm murders and farm attacks, that's when we first got Petrus on a live stream. And it was the generosity of the Loving Life family that actually funded Petrus's car that he drives. The wheels, basically the purchase of the car, the whole thing. And now it's F&F Motors who've come to the party in Bloemfontein and actually fixed up a few things that were going wrong with that same car. Now, okay, so let's just move forward, Petrus. So politically, you could actually get involved in politics if the right sort of scenario arose. We know that. Now, in the meantime, you're still traveling around the country, going to visit farms where attacks have happened, just to offer support to farmers, etc. Now, there's a funeral coming up that you're going to very shortly, isn't there? A fellow by the name of Umkhavi. What happened there?
Yeah, Scott, I've got a call early in the morning, Saturday after I took my car to the garage outside Bloemfontein. I got a call, and the family, some of the people that they know me, they were trying to call me on Friday at night, because this thing happened on Friday at night. They didn't get to reach me because of load shedding, because of network. Now on Saturday they called me, said that there's a farm attack in another town called Mogoson. Yeah, I think Mogoson. Yeah, but okay. It's Umkhavi and he's dead, and his wife is in hospital. And what I do, I call one of my admin, Joy Bemester, and I told him that, please, Joy, can you please find me, because I'm driving now, the contact details of the police station. Scott, I'm going maybe to send you that conversation between me and the station commander. You can hear how rude he was to me. Now I called him, said that commander of whatever, and I hear that there's farm attack and the farmer has been killed, Umkhavi. Now I want to confirm that it is true. Scott, it was rude to me. It was very, very rude to me. And I told him that I'm going to report to you, to Bekitele. And you know what? He keeps to be rude to me, because he know what? I can report him to Bekitele. There's nothing's going to happen, because Bekitele is the same as this this guy, this police, who was helping me. You understand? Now, okay, one of the family, when he saw that interview between me and the station commander, the police, because I recorded it. They called me, say, Petrus, it is true, and sorry, because of that police, he didn't handle the situation because you were asking that it is true, and then he can send maybe the location that you can come and see. Now, Scott met Afrikaans het gesê, het bevestigd dat hulle Avi doodgemaak. And the Tani is by the hospital. They have confirmed that they have killed the farmer, Gavi, and also the Tani she's in the hospital. Now they've tortured Gavi plus or minus 3 hours. Plus or minus 3 hours. And
Can you tell us, just for people from overseas, this is quite important. In fact, it's very important. When these farm attacks and farm murders happen, they don't just go in there and shoot someone. They actually go in and they torture people for hours. I mean, some of the things that I've heard that have been done to farmers and their families are just absolutely disgusting. What did they do to Mkhavi before they killed him?
Scott, they have handcuffed him. As I hear from one of the family, they have handcuffed Mkhavi and they took his wife to another side, to another maybe room, and they torture him with knives, with those things that they got, that they beat him and they forced him the money, the weapons, and the jewelry. And he was, when another guys, they were busy and with his wife. And his wife, she said that she was hearing Mkhavi, his husband, say that, please don't do anything to my wife. Please don't do anything to my wife. Please don't do anything to my wife. Don't hurt my wife. And they were keeping Scott torturing him. And you know what? Let me tell you, when they torture you, they will never sit at like face to face and they maybe they give you a clap. Scott, they torture you with knives. They beat you with everything that they got. They beat you sometimes, Scott, with some of the things that I've heard. They boil water. They took your child and they put the boiling water in his head. You can see when the head is falling down, Scott. When the head is falling down, and they don't torture you 30 minutes. They don't torture you maybe a second. They torture you plus or minus 5 hours, 10 hours.
Wow.
If there's no one is coming. I remember, Scott, I think I've sent you also that video last year on December of November when they torture another lady between Klerksdorp and Stelfontein. I was there, Scott. They beat him. His face was swollen, was full of blood, and they raped him. 65 years old. She said to me, Petrus, they beat him because my husband, he can't do anything. He can't do anything because he was paralyzed. He got 5 years back, car accident. Now he was paralyzed. He was watching. He can't defend me. He can't protect me. And they torture me in front of him, and they beat him. And also after that, they pull the trouser and they have raped me, Petrus. And you know what, Scott? Let me tell you. I like to also to say to all South Africans, including the world, that we, the black people, we are not the same. We've got the evil black people. We've got the evil white people, the Indian, the colors, and so on. And let me tell you, most of the attacks, farm attacks, or farm workers attacks that have been happening here, it is only the black people. Now, the black people, some of them, they come from is legal foreigners, like Zimbabweans. Wherever Julius Malema said that they must come free. And you know what? They don't have any document that you can maybe trace him because he's the illegal foreigner. He's here in South Africa and you can't trace him. Let me tell you, Scott, one of the things, the interesting thing, yesterday, there's one of Thabo Bester. Thabo Bester, he was a rapist. He was a rapist, a murderer here in South Africa, and he had been arrested here in Bloemfontein, one of the big prison, Maxima. Now, Scott, today as we speak, that guy is gone. He's gone. The cameras of the prison is off and is gone. Let me tell you, the company G4S, they were the ones who control that prison. Now, for me, Scott, it is an inside job because the police. Where is the police? Because that criminal, that rapist, Scott, he's gone. He's gone. No, to be seen in the prison of South Africa. Now that's why I'm saying that we are not safe, Scott. Someone can knock here now. They can come and shoot us here to kill us. Let me tell you, no one is going to be arrested. I'll take you back. The musician, aka, been killed in Durban. Now, there's no one has been arrested. We have watched the news now. They say that there's 5 men have been arrested. Now, the SAPS, someone in KZN said no one has been arrested. Let me tell you, Scott, I'll take you back. Before 1994, the old government, within 24 hours, I'll repeat again, old government, within 24 hours, they will definitely arrest you. But in the new government, 1994, the truth must be told. Who's going to talk the truth? It's only me. After 1994, Hebato, Icon, you kill.
Yeah.
You are not going to be arrested. That's why I'm saying that we need the old government laws here in South Africa, because everyone here, they can kill and there's no justice. Because I know that in old government, you kill, you are going to be hanged.
Yeah.
That's why South Africa, now today, we've got high crime than before.
Yeah.
Why? Because of our black government. Because they are there, only there for the money. And let me tell you, all those leaders, this president, all those leaders of us, they come from to the prison. How can you can be led by the prisoner? That prisoner, when he come back, he's hungry. He need money for his family. Huh?
Yeah. Now, look, I get it, Petrus. I get what you're talking about. And look, all I can say is, from the Loving Life community and the Loving Life family, we're very proud of you. Okay, we're very proud of what you do, your dedication to your mission. I picked this up back in 2018 when we came in behind you, and you're always there. You're like that little dog snapping at the heels of the ANC. And I have to tell you that when I was in South Africa, I had a little dog called Teddy, who was snapping at my heels, and that's where I was staying with the host, and this little dog certainly had my attention, and you've certainly got the attention of the corrupt ANC government. And when it comes to the South African Police Service, well, what a joke. I mean, back pre-1994, the South African Police Service were a very fine outfit. Today, it's part of the problem. They are actually mafia as well. All right, now, Petrus, I'm going to wrap up this live stream shortly, and thank you so much for joining us tonight to give us an update on where you're at and what you're doing. Look, the work you do, people need to understand, is very dangerous. I mean, South Africa is a mafia state, and you must get threats the whole time, and yet, you've basically stuck to your guns, and you've continued with your work. Tell me about the type of dangers that you face day to day.
Scott, it is death. Death only. It is death only because I can tell you many things, God, that I've been targeted, but because of the grace of God, I'm still alive. And I like also to tell the South Africans that I've lost everything because I want to do this thing. And Scott, now let me tell you, we are fighting with my wife now. Truly speaking, we are fighting because, Scott, we are struggling at home.
Yeah.
Because now is the end of the month. Now, as a father, I must come with something, maybe to pay for rent, to pay for my bills, for our bills, to pay, to go and buy food, grocery. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As a
I
man,
do.
I must take care of my family. But I take care the South Africans' family to go around. Every cent that I'm getting, Scott, let me tell you, I make sure that I spend it here on this thing that I'm doing, Scott. I make sure, Scott, that and you know what? Sometimes, Scott, when I go home, my children, they're waiting for me maybe to come with maybe something that maybe they can eat. Sometimes I came with my bags, clothes, say that I'm back home.
Yeah.
And I didn't say someone must feel sympathy for me, but they must think if it was you who are doing this thing, and there's no income at all. There's no income at all. But let me tell you, there's no one in South Africa they've been asking this question for themselves or to ask me. But let me tell you, Scott, I will keep moving, and one of the days I will come maybe live here, so Scott, please, the companies of South Africa, now I'm going maybe to retire this thing that I'm doing, not because of maybe I want, because of my family. I've got family like you. That's why when I go to see some of the families, I'm crying. When I see some of the families are starving, some of the families, they have killed the one who brings food in the house. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now,
absolutely, yeah.
Now, I am a human being, like anyone here in South Africa. I feel pain. I feel pain like those murderers who kill the farmers and farmers. When they cry, say, please, stop it. I feel pain also. I've got family. Now, Scott, I'd like to say to South Africans, please help us with petrol accommodation, with food, to everywhere that where we go. As now, we are going to attend the MEC, then we go to Mpumalanga, to Limpopo, to Barabat, Bela Bela, to the funeral. Then we say to you that please help us with petrol, food, and accommodation. 073 00 84105. I'll repeat again, 073 00 84105. I thank you.
Now, Petrus, I've got that phone number which I've put in the video, or below the video in the description. I've also put your Capitec Bank account, which is 14404587772. Is that correct? Okay, so we've put that in the side chat. And look, if anyone who's listening now or anyone who listens later is able to make a donation to Petrus, who's been fighting farm attacks and farm murders in South Africa, and certainly drawing it to the attention of the international community. If you are able to help him, please do make a donation. He's been doing this now for years. He's not a Johnny come lately, that's for sure. Okay, Petrus, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Is there anything you'd like to say to people who are listening now, or people who are listening who might listen later?
Okay. I would like to say to the South African, please, let's support our farmers and farmers, those who bring us food in the table. Please, if you've got any tip off, please, if you are scared to call the police, call me. I will see what can I do. And also, please, watch this big fight that is going to be happening between Petrus Sitho against the evil, the Goliath, Julius Malin. Pa, pa, pa.
Mate, look, when you got that happening, is Sixpence there with you?
Is another guy to say that Sixpence is going to join us tomorrow. This another guy say that the cameraman.
Okay, well, the cameraman will have to be filming for Loving Live TV so we can film that live, because I want to see the knockout blow when Julius Malema hits the canvas and doesn't get up.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Scott.
All right. Take care, Petrus, and have a great evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right, guys. That was Petrus Sitho give us an update on what he's up to. And yeah, look here. I'm ducking and diving looking for the right little icon. There we are. I've got it now. Okay, so I'm going to go out with Op ons rots tonight. Have a great evening, and don't forget, tomorrow night I'm going to be talking to Dion Rebello, and we're going to be talking about investing in silver and gold. And believe it or not, I am going to be the one who's been interviewed at this time. So I find it, phew, thank God for that. Okay, so I'm going to be interviewed tomorrow night by Dion Rebello about my experience with silver and gold. Here comes Op ons rots. Have a great evening, everybody, and take care.
Ons loop hand aan hand op goue warm sand. So baie wat ek wil hê, so baie dit brand. Ek staan op my rots, met golwe wat bots. Ons het geen vrees, want hy is in beheer. Ons sien al die bladde van goddeloze mannen. Ons weet gaan nie weet nie, dis geskryf soos 'n duif. Ons sal wen, aanhou, want hy is in beheer. Die winde waai sterk, dis kragte wat werk. Die gevoel in my hart, dis vrees wat wil brand. Ons is boere met trots, met my hand teen my bors. Ons ken geen vrees, want hy is in beheer.